Aloha! We are here in Maui. We're so excited to be here, and today we're doing the road to Hana, which is a long road around the island of Maui that has tons of waterfalls, amazing places to see, and from what I've read, over 600 hairpin turns along the road. So the driving is going to be a little dicey today, but we're super excited for all the things that we're going to see.
We woke up at 5 a.m. We got ready and headed out on the road at 6 a.m. We left from Kanapali, which is where our hotel is, and drove about an hour and a half to get to our first stop, which is Twin Falls.
When you're going to Twin Falls, there's going to be a gate with a bunch of warning signs where like to keep going or not. It'll also have a sign warning you about fire ants that they've like treated in the area.
You don't have that problem back in Alaska.
So when you come to that gate, just keep going to get up to the actual falls. We finally got to it! Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous! I was worried we came the wrong way when we had to step over like the barrier to the stream, but we found it. It's so pretty. Oh my god.
That water is so blue.
Oh my gosh, is there anything in it? Is there a hole in it?
There's a hole in it. Hopefully there's no fishies in it.
Someone probably drank from it.
Probably. That's definitely what it looks like. Alright, so we just got done with our first little stop of Twin Falls. And Soph, what did you think?
I thought it was amazing. The water felt cool and refreshing. It didn't feel too freezing. And yeah, it was such a gorgeous, amazing place, and we did not have to walk very far to get there.
Alright, now time to hike out and head to the next spot. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Look at that little cutie.
Aloha. Welcome to the jungle.
Got a little bamboo forest thing going on over there.
We were told that there's like wild pigs, which is a little of a concern, but I'm sure we'll be just fine.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, can I get a banana bread? Thank you.
That's going to be $7.35.
Alright.
I have a $10 minimum on the card.
Oh, okay. We just got our banana bread and it is still warm from when they made it. I am so excited to try this.
So we received lots of recommendations to stop here the halfway to Hana. It's just a adorable little place on the side of the road, and we really needed the break after that first leg of the drive. How was it?
It was pretty sketch. I feel like I did pretty good, but there was a lot of turns and a lot of like random yield to oncoming traffic because it's a one-way bridge or a one-way turn or curve, I guess. But you know, we made it. We got here, and I'm excited to try this banana bread.
It looks so stinking good. I cannot believe the little loaf is warm. How is it?
Oh, good.
It's as good as everyone says.
Mm-hmm.
We got an early start on the day, which is my #1 recommendation. Get an early start to stay ahead of all the crowds so that there's less cars on the road. Because it's a really dicey road. I can't imagine having a lot of traffic to deal with.
No, it was very quiet when we were doing it.
Yeah, so now time for me to so good.
Oh, good.
Has like such a fresh banana taste to it. And for those of you who get car sick like me, I definitely got car sick on that drive, so it's nice to just step outside, have some fresh air, not be moving for a bit. But even as we're sitting here, there's a lot of cars passing by, so I think we were really in front of the crowd.
See all these waterfalls. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there's whatever that is. Oh, there's people walking that way. That water is so blue too. The name of this waterfall starts with a W. We can't remember what it was, but we know it's referred to as the Three Bears because there's 3 like waterfalls: the big, the middle, and the really little one.
Hey, it's so bright out here,
It
but
is so sunny.
we made it to the Red Sand Beach, just past Hana. It was not very easy to find. We ended up having to park in front of a community center and then finding the
Cut
trail.
across their lawn,
Yeah,
get to the trailhead.
and the trail's kind of dicey.
It is.
There's kind of like a landslide that you're walking across.
Yeah. Doinks. It's not terrible,
To
but
get here, but once you're here, it's really pretty. There's some
so
like
worth it.
rocks that are protecting
A little cove.
this little cove. The sand is red, which is super cool, but it's like red rocks, so it's kind of hard to walk on. Hurts a little bit, but there's some rocks to cliff jump off
Dude, it's
of,
so
which
much fun.
Jordan did. And yeah, it's just a sunny, beautiful, amazing little cove tucked
Another day
in
in
the
Maui.
coast of Maui. Yeah, we love it. Hey, so we're here now at a national park that has 7 sacred pools and some waterfalls. And check out this tree. It's a banyan tree.
Giant tree. Wow. That's pretty dope.
Wow.
I kind of want to go swim in that pool.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so crazy. Alright, we just made it to the bamboo forest. It gets real dark real quick going in here.
Pitch dark in the bamboo forest. It's so thick in here. This is crazy. So here we are in the bamboo forest on the Pippawa, if I'm saying it correct, trail as we're hiking up to the waterfall. This is the most amazing hike I've been on in my whole life. There was a massive banyan tree. Now we've got this amazing forest that's giving us shade, which is good because it's really, really hot out today. And we've seen a couple waterfalls so far, and we've got a couple more waterfalls to go. So yeah, we're loving the bamboo forest. I've never been in a bamboo forest before, but this is amazing.
Oh wow! Marie.
So we just finished up at the falls. I can't pronounce it, but this is what it is. We took a little swim in the little pool that was at the bottom of the massive, massive waterfall. So yeah, we took a dip. Super refreshing.
Water was so refreshing. The waterfall, like the water from the waterfall was so cold and it felt so good after like nearly a 2-mile hike to get there, but it felt so good.
And there's the stream behind us, which is probably loud, but yeah, it was a really nice experience. Now we have 2 miles hiked back out. It's a 4-mile round trip.
But definitely worth every single mile.
Worth
Every
it.
single step is so worth it if you get to the big waterfall at the end. And you'll know when you get to the end. So if you're like wondering if you're at the end yet, just keep going.
Yeah.
Because you'll know.
We're super hungry. We ate all of our banana bread from the halfway to Hana hut. And there's not much
for
as
food.
far as food goes. So pack a lot of food. We should have brought more with us on this trip, but that's okay.
quick little banana chip stop, as we are very hungry after that 2-mile hike.
No, 4-mile hike.
4-mile hike, you are right. 2 miles one way. So, we hiked up, hoping to swim in the Ohe'o pools. However, we got up here, there's a path that's like cautioned off, and then there's another path like down to the pools that was cautioned off. We were really hoping to get a swim in these pools, but unfortunately that's not going to be able to happen because everything is blocked off. They really don't want us going down there right now. So, a bummer, but today's still been amazing. So, we just finally made it back to like blacktop, like straight up, well maintained, lines on the road kind of road. I have never been so relieved. We just got done driving for miles. I mean, it wasn't like terrible, but there's definitely spots where you're like, is my car gonna burst all 4 tires at once, or am I gonna just keep on driving? Because there are so many rocks on the road, and you're like over the cliff, and we're like, oh man, it's crazy.
Currently driving the sketch part of the road to Hana down the south side, and we're just praying that our tire doesn't pop from all the rocks in the road. So, got a long way to go.
I think rocks just fell on us.
I think so too.
Drive away. Over the cliff, and it was like, definitely worth it, assuming nothing happens. If nothing happens to your vehicle, bro, you gotta do this. But I'm going to assume you're going to wish you'd never come to Hawaii if your car breaks down during that little stretch, because you're way out there in the middle of nowhere with nowhere to go. This is gorgeous. Rolling hills. This is great over here. A nice, smooth blacktop. Ocean views. It's great.
Amazing.
Got back from doing the south side of the road to Hana. It was so incredible. We saw so many things, like everything we saw was just on this road. There was like a part where we were going through like a little like lava rock field through a bunch of tall grasses. It was really just the coolest thing we've ever done. But we're now back. We're finally eating for the first time today, which we were so hungry. So we're just so happy to be back and so happy we did the road to Hana.
We're having L&L barbecue, Hawaiian barbecue. And it is absolutely delicious.
So delicious.
We are starving after a long day. There's almost nothing to eat on the road to Hana except banana bread. And so,
which was good.
Yeah, but this is what we got.
We have some barbecue ribs, some barbecue chicken, and there's more barbecue beef down in there. There's rice and macaroni salad. And it looks like there might be coleslaw down under there as well. So basically a feast for us to enjoy.
So that concludes our road trip to Hana. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below, and we'll see you guys soon.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.